If you keep waking up at 2 or 3 in the morning, even when your bladder feels almost empty, it may not just be age. If those restless nights have left you weaker during the day, struggling with memory, or worried about falling when you walk to the bathroom in the dark, you are not alone. More than 70% of seniors after 60 suffer from this hidden problem, and many never realize how dangerous it can be. Broken sleep is not simply an inconvenience. Over time, it increases blood pressure, weakens the heart, and quietly steals years of healthy living. Today, I'm going to show you how one of the most common fruits on your kitchen counter, a simple banana, can be used in a very special way to help calm your body and restore deep natural rest. This is not about expensive supplements or risky sleeping pills. It is about working with your body's rhythm gently and safely using something that costs less than $1. Before we begin, I'd like to hear your thoughts. Where are you watching this video? What time are you watching it? Please leave a comment below. I'd love to hear your thoughts. If you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. Stay with me, because in just a few minutes, you will discover why your nights keep breaking, how a banana can become your quiet ally, and how you can start feeling better within days. Why? Older adults struggle to sleep through the night. As we move past 60, the body begins to change in ways that often feel subtle at first, yet they carry powerful consequences. One of the most important shifts involves a hormone called vasopressin, which normally signals the kidneys to slow down urine production at night. When levels of this hormone fall, the kidneys no longer rest during sleep but continue filtering fluids as if it were daytime. The result is simple yet frustrating. More urine is produced, and the bladder fills even while the body is trying to restore energy. Many seniors, whether in Michigan or Mumbai, discover that their peaceful nights slowly turn into restless ones, with repeated trips to the bathroom breaking the rhythm of deep rest. Beyond hormones, the bladder itself becomes more sensitive, with age sending signals far earlier than it once did. A healthy bladder in younger years could easily hold 400 to 500 milliliters, yet after 60, it may start creating urgency at just 150 milliliters, barely half a small glass. Imagine lying in bed, finally drifting towards sleep, when the brain suddenly receives an urgent message that feels impossible to ignore. The physical signal might be small, but the interruption is large, leaving the body tired and the mind unsettled by morning. This is not weakness or failure, it is simply how the aging bladder learns to speak more loudly than before. For many older adults, additional health conditions only make things worse. Diabetes can cause the kidneys to work harder. High blood pressure often leads to medications that increase urine flow, and diuretics prescribed for swelling or heart concerns force the body to release fluid at night. A 75-year-old in Florida may find himself waking 3 times a night because of blood pressure tablets, while a woman in Delhi may struggle after starting new diabetes medication. These are not personal mistakes, but side effects of necessary treatment, and they quietly rob the body of the uninterrupted rest it craves. Finally, we must remember the invisible weight of worry. Stress, loneliness, and the natural anxiety of aging often prevent the brain from reaching the stage of deep REM sleep where repair and memory renewal take place. Many seniors lie awake thinking about health bills, adult children, or the fear of losing independence, and these thoughts echo long after the lights go out. When the mind remains restless, even small bladder signals feel urgent, and the night becomes a cycle of wakefulness. Yet, there is hope. By understanding these changes and addressing them gently, whether through timing fluids, speaking with a doctor about medicines, or practicing simple relaxation, the body can still rediscover nights of calm. Age may change the rhythm, but it does not erase the possibility of deep healing sleep. Bananas, the golden fruit for restful sleep. When most people think of bananas, they imagine a simple snack, maybe something added to cereal or tucked into a lunch bag. But for older adults who struggle with broken nights, this humble fruit can quietly become a golden key to deeper rest. Bananas are naturally rich in potassium and magnesium, two minerals that work together to relax muscles, ease tension, and calm the nervous system. They also contain tryptophan, an amino acid that supports the brain in producing serotonin and melatonin, the very chemicals that guide your sleep-wake cycle. Instead of forcing the body into rest, the way a pill might, bananas provide the raw materials your body already understands, helping sleep arrive gently and stay longer. In Florida, Harold, a 72-year-old retired truck driver, had spent years relying on over-the-counter sleeping aids. Each pill promised relief, but the grogginess in the morning left him dependent on coffee, dragging through the day with little energy. One evening, after hearing advice from his neighbor, he tried something different, a lightly steamed banana eaten an hour before bed. The result surprised him. Within a week, he noticed that he was falling asleep more easily and staying asleep until sunrise. He woke with clearer thoughts, steadier balance, and a new sense of hope that sleep did not have to come from a bottle. For Harold, a fruit that cost less than $1 did more for his nights than years of pills ever had. Across the ocean in India, Shanti, a 68-year-old grandmother from Pune, struggled with repeated trips to the bathroom that broke her sleep into restless fragments. She tried drinking less water in the evening, but the urge still came. One day, her daughter suggested something simple, a small ripe banana with a sprinkle of cinnamon about 30 minutes before bed. Cinnamon added warmth and comfort, while the banana calmed her bladder and nervous system. Within days, Shanti found herself waking only once instead of 3 times. Her mornings felt lighter, and she told her family she finally had energy to enjoy her grandchildren again. What seemed like a small change gave her the gift of freedom from exhaustion. The real beauty of bananas lies not only in their effectiveness, but also in their safety and accessibility. Unlike prescription sleeping pills, they do not cause morning confusion, dizziness, or the dangerous risk of falls at night. Bananas are inexpensive, available in almost every grocery store or market, and easy to prepare in ways gentle on older digestion. Whether eaten raw, lightly steamed, or infused into a warm banana tea, they bring comfort without fear of side effects. While no food can replace the advice of a trusted doctor, bananas offer a natural option worth trying, especially for seniors seeking rest without heavy medication. Age may change how the body responds to sleep, but with simple, thoughtful choices, it is still possible to reclaim peaceful nights. And sometimes the answer is sitting quietly in a fruit bowl, waiting to remind us that healing can be both simple and sweet. 5 ways to use. Bananas for peaceful sleep. For many older adults, sleep becomes lighter with age, and even small habits can decide whether the night is restful or broken. A simple banana when used in the right way, can become a gentle tool for deeper, more consistent sleep. The first method is perhaps the most straightforward: eating a ripe banana about an hour before bedtime at room temperature. At this stage, the banana is sweet, easy to digest, and full of calming minerals like potassium and magnesium. These nutrients help relax muscles and steady the nervous system, preparing the body for rest. A 70-year-old woman in Ohio shared that this small ritual repeated each evening worked better than any pill she had tried. For her, the banana was not only food but also a nightly signal that it was time to let go of the day. A second approach is to steam or lightly boil a banana, which makes it softer and easier for the stomach to handle. Seniors often deal with slower digestion, and raw foods at night can sometimes lead to gas or acid reflux. A warm steamed banana provides comfort without stress, soothing both the stomach and the mind. In Mumbai, a 69-year-old man noticed that once he switched from eating raw bananas to lightly steamed ones, his bloating disappeared and his sleep deepened. What seemed like a tiny adjustment gave him several extra hours of rest, which restored his energy for the following day. A third method is banana tea, made by boiling a washed banana with the peel still on. The peel contains valuable magnesium and antioxidants that seep into the water, creating a mild, naturally sweet tea. Sipped warm, about half an hour before bed, this drink has a calming effect similar to chamomile, but with the added bonus of easing muscle cramps. A retired teacher in California described her first experience with banana tea as a hug in a cup, noting that she not only fell asleep more quickly but also stayed asleep longer. For her, it became a gentle tradition that reminded her of how simple care can bring real relief. The fourth way involves combining bananas with warming spices such as cinnamon or nutmeg. These spices are well known for supporting relaxation, slowing down the nervous system, and providing a sense of emotional comfort. Sprinkling cinnamon over a sliced banana or adding a pinch of nutmeg to a warm banana dish transforms it into more than a snack. It becomes a calming ritual. A grandmother in Pune explained that this small habit helped her quiet her worries at night, whether they were about her health, her children, or her independence. She said it felt like medicine for the heart because it soothed both body and mind. The fifth option is perfect for those who enjoy something creamy but want to avoid heavy or sugary desserts. By blending a ripe banana with unsweetened almond milk, seniors can create a light smoothie that satisfies the sweet tooth without spiking blood sugar. Unlike ice cream or cake, this drink helps the body wind down rather than keeping it alert. In Texas, a 72-year-old man replaced his nightly bowl of ice cream with this simple banana smoothie and reported that not only did he sleep more soundly, but he also woke up with better energy. The shift gave him confidence that aging did not mean giving up comfort, it just meant choosing comfort more wisely. Each of these methods shows that bananas are far more versatile than most people realize. Whether eaten raw, steamed, brewed into tea, paired with spices, or blended into a smoothie, they can become a trusted partner in the journey towards better rest. For seniors in America and India alike, these approaches offer proof that peaceful nights are not out of reach. With gentle, mindful choices, a humble banana can help restore balance, provide comfort, and remind us that health does not always come from medicine. It can also come from the simplest gifts of nature. Common mistakes when eating bananas. At night, bananas can be a gentle friend to sleep. Yet, when eaten the wrong way, they sometimes create more problems than solutions. One common mistake is eating bananas that are too green or unripe, which can be difficult for older stomachs to handle. Green bananas contain more resistant starch, which takes longer to digest and may lead to gas bloating or discomfort just when the body is trying to rest. Imagine settling into bed in New Jersey or New Delhi only to feel a heavy stomach turning rest into restlessness. For many seniors, this simple choice of ripeness can be the difference between drifting peacefully into sleep or staring at the ceiling in frustration. Another frequent issue arises when bananas are eaten immediately after a heavy dinner rich in oils or fried foods. A full stomach already struggles to process dense meals, and adding a banana right away can increase acid production and push against the digestive system. This combination often leads to heartburn or the uncomfortable sensation of pressure in the chest while lying down. One gentleman in Texas shared how his nightly habit of enjoying a banana right after fried chicken left him waking up at midnight with burning indigestion. Once he shifted his banana to a later lighter moment, his nights became calmer. The lesson is not to avoid bananas, but to time them wisely, giving the stomach space to do its work before introducing more. Portion size is another hidden problem. Bananas may be healthy, but eating too many at once can backfire, especially for older adults. Consuming more than 2 bananas before bed can flood the body with potassium and natural sugars, which may upset digestion or cause feelings of heaviness. Seniors already dealing with slower metabolism may notice cramps, loose stools, or simply the sense that their body feels overloaded. A retired woman in Mumbai once explained that she thought more fruit means more health, but after 3 bananas, she found herself running to the bathroom at night. Moderation is essential, and in most cases, one ripe banana is plenty to provide comfort without causing harm. Finally, many people make the mistake of eating bananas directly from the refrigerator, believing the cool temperature makes them refreshing. For aging bladders, however, cold foods can stimulate sensitivity and increase the urge to urinate. That chilled banana may taste pleasant, but the body may respond with an unnecessary wake-up call at 2 in the morning. A 70-year-old in Chicago admitted that his midnight bathroom trips decreased once he switched from cold bananas to room temperature fruit. Small details like temperature may seem unimportant, but they often determine whether the bladder remains calm through the night. These mistakes are not failures, but simply habits that need gentle correction. By choosing ripe bananas, allowing time after heavy meals, keeping portions moderate and enjoying them at room temperature, seniors can still benefit from this golden fruit. The message is reassuring. Restful nights are still within reach, and with a few mindful adjustments, bananas can truly become a safe and natural partner in the journey toward deeper sleep. Combining bananas with a lifestyle for better sleep. A single banana can do much for rest, but pairing it with the right habits creates a stronger foundation for deep healing sleep. One of the most important changes is keeping a fixed bedtime and aiming to sleep before 11 at night. The body's natural rhythm, often called the circadian clock, begins preparing for rest hours earlier, and honoring this timing helps the brain release melatonin at the right moment. Many older adults find that once they stop drifting into late night television or endless scrolling, their bodies welcome sleep more naturally. A retired couple in Arizona shared that turning off the lights by 10:30 after enjoying a banana together gave them steadier mornings and fewer groggy afternoons. Another valuable adjustment is to reduce fluid intake after 7 in the evening, especially cold water tea or coffee. The kidneys of older adults no longer slow down as efficiently at night, and extra liquid forces the bladder to call out again and again. Cold drinks, in particular, can irritate the bladder lining and create urgency when the body should be resting. A 71-year-old woman in Mumbai explained that by limiting her evening tea and switching to warm banana tea at 6, she cut her nightly bathroom trips in half. The habit felt strange at first, but she soon realized her mornings were clearer, her energy higher, and her heart less burdened. Light activity also plays a crucial role in preparing the body for rest. A gentle 15-minute walk after dinner supports circulation and helps fluid move out of the legs before bedtime. Without this small step, fluid often shifts back into the bloodstream while lying down, increasing urine production just when the body is trying to sleep. Many seniors in both Dallas and Delhi have discovered that pairing a banana snack with a short neighborhood stroll transforms their evenings into a peaceful routine. Not only does the walk improve digestion, it also serves as a calming ritual that signals to the mind that the day is ending. Sleeping position is another overlooked piece of the puzzle. For older adults, especially those with sensitive bladders, lying on the back can place extra pressure on the abdomen and create unnecessary urgency. By sleeping on the left side and placing a soft pillow between the knees, pressure on the bladder eases and blood flow improves. A widower in Michigan admitted that this small change, along with his nightly banana, allowed him to sleep 5 hours straight for the first time in years. His mornings became steadier, and he said he felt less fear of falling when walking to the bathroom at dawn. Finally, the mind itself needs gentle guidance toward peace. Practices like deep breathing, quiet prayer, or reading a few calming pages before bed can ease the invisible weight of worry. Stress and loneliness are often louder than any bladder signal, and the combination of a relaxed mind with a nourished body sets the stage for uninterrupted rest. A grandmother in Chennai described how placing her Bible on the nightstand, eating half a banana, and taking 5 slow breaths became her nightly ritual. The practice gave her not only better sleep, but also a sense of control over her changing body. These combined choices remind us that aging does not have to mean surrendering to restless nights. With simple, thoughtful adjustments, seniors can still create evenings filled with comfort, safety, and hope. Real stories. The return of restful sleep. George, a 75-year-old from Florida, had been living with broken nights for more than a decade, often waking 4 or 5 times before sunrise. He tried countless solutions, sleeping pills, herbal supplements, and even expensive mattresses. Yet, the relief was always temporary, and the side effects left him groggy. Each morning, his balance felt weaker and his memory seemed slower, filling him with quiet worry about losing independence. One evening, after reading about natural approaches, he decided to try something simple: a ripe banana paired with a cup of warm banana tea. Within a week, he noticed that his body was calmer at bedtime, and he slept nearly 6 hours without interruption for the first time in years. George later told his daughter that it felt as though his body had remembered how to rest and his mornings became brighter, lighter, and filled with hope once more. Across the world in Mumbai, 70-year-old Lata faced a similar battle with sleeplessness, though her struggles carried different risks. For years, she relied on sleeping pills prescribed by her doctor, but the side effects became dangerous, especially the dizziness that caused her to stumble at night. After one frightening fall in the bathroom, her family begged her to consider gentler options. Hesitant but willing, she replaced her nightly pill with a banana eaten an hour before bed, sometimes adding a sprinkle of cinnamon for comfort. To her surprise, the results were steady and real. Her bladder was quieter, her body relaxed more easily, and her nights became smoother. Within weeks, the fear of falling faded, replaced by the joy of waking, refreshed and steady on her feet. For Lata, the change was not just physical, but emotional, restoring confidence she thought she had lost forever. Both of these stories remind us of a powerful truth. Even in older age, the body has remarkable potential to heal when given the right support. Sleep does not always require stronger pills or complex solutions. Sometimes it responds to the simplest of changes. A banana before bed, paired with mindful habits, can gently reset rhythms that seemed lost to time. For seniors listening today, the message is clear. You still have tools within reach to improve your nights. And with small, thoughtful choices, it is never too late to reclaim the comfort of peaceful, uninterrupted rest. Bananas may seem ordinary, yet for older adults seeking calm nights, they can be a quiet and powerful ally. This simple fruit provides natural minerals that relax muscles, gentle compounds that support melatonin, and an affordable option available in nearly every market. Unlike pills that carry side effects, bananas work with the body instead of against it, guiding sleep back into rhythm. But like any tool, they must be used wisely, ripe rather than green, in moderation rather than excess, and timed carefully before bed rather than after a heavy meal. With these small details in place, bananas become more than food. They become a nightly companion that offers rest, strength, and hope. At the same time, it is important to remember that no single habit replaces medical guidance. The suggestions shared here are meant to inform and encourage, not to substitute for the advice of your doctor. If you live with conditions like diabetes, high blood pressure, or kidney concerns, please consult your healthcare provider before making changes. Respecting both tradition and modern medicine keeps you safe while you explore gentle solutions. Now, I encourage you to try this for yourself. Begin tonight or within the next 3 days by adding a banana in one of the ways we discussed. Notice how your body responds. Observe the changes in your sleep and share your experience with others. If you feel even a small improvement, type the word hope in the comments below. That single word may encourage another senior, perhaps sitting quietly, with the same struggle to take the first step toward better rest. Together, these small actions can build a circle of encouragement, reminding us that healing is possible at any stage of life. As we close, I wish you the comfort of peaceful nights and the joy of mornings filled with fresh energy. May your body rest deeply, your heart feel lighter, and your days begin with renewed strength. If you found this message helpful, please subscribe to the channel, share it with a friend or loved one, and help spread the gift of better sleep. Sometimes the path to healing begins not with medicine, but with something as humble as a banana used with care and faith.